Well, we're going to take you now live to the Museum of Contemporary Art in Sydney, where the Macquarie Graduate School of Management is launching its Women in MBAs program. Sky News business reporter Dan Murphy is on the ground with the University Department's Dean, Alex Frino, who has helped drive the $8 million scholarship program. Dan?
Thanks, Nadine, and Professor Frino, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.
First of all, just start off by explaining to us why you've launched this program.
We've launched this program because approximately 18 months ago at the Macquarie Graduate School of Management, we undertook a study that looked at why women weren't doing MBAs. There's something like 20,000 MBA students in the country, but only 32% of them are women. So 13,500 men, 6,500 women. Where are the other 7,000 women? So that was the essence of the genesis of the work.
In terms of the program itself, how will it work?
So the program will attack the key findings of the study, which suggested that by the time women get to an age where they're able to do an MBA, which is roughly 25, that a lot of them are leaving the workforce for family reasons. And that means that MBAs are less affordable. The second reason why women aren't doing MBAs is because the return, the payoff post-MBA, the senior management positions aren't there. So this program aims to bring together universities and industry, in which the university reduces its fee for an MBA by $1 for every dollar that an industry partner puts up. So in essence, you can bring the cost down for a female considerably for doing an MBA, and more importantly, we also require that the industry partner demonstrate that they can support and champion the cause of the female into a leadership position in future. So we also solve the so-called glass ceiling problem that women face post-MBA and enhance the return from doing an MBA. So that's the essence of it.
You spoke about some of those statistics, which are really interesting. 13,500 men, but only 6,500 women enrolled in MBA programs across the country. So what has your research told you about why that's the case?
Yeah, so the research has probably produced about 15 findings, but certainly affordability is an absolute key. And affordability is also driven by the fact that when women leave the workforce to have children, that they lose the tax deduction with self-education that they normally enjoy when they're in the workforce and studying. So that's an important consideration as well. So affordability is a prime driver.
More broadly, what does it say about the culture within Australian business, do you think?
I don't think the culture of Australian business is different to the United States or the world. If you look at the portion of women doing MBAs in the Financial Times Top 100, it also averages about 35%. So I don't think it's a problem that's specific to Australia. I think it's a global issue, and I think the fundamental reasons that we see that women don't do MBAs in Australia is also relevant to the entire world.
We also had Senator Michaelia Cash address the breakfast today. She says the government fully supports what she called a milestone initiative today. How much of the onus falls on government, do you think?
Look, I think we're one school of 60 that do an MBA program in Australia, and through partnering with industry, we aim to raise $8 million. After 2 weeks, we're already at 1 for this initiative. We will get to 8 with no problem. I think business and education can solve this problem. It would be perhaps helpful if the government turned to the tax deductibility issue for females once they leave the workforce, approach that. But I think this is a problem that business can solve on its own.
Professor Frino, thanks for speaking with us today.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
And that was Sky News business reporter Dan Murphy speaking with Dean Alex Frino from the Macquarie Graduate School of Management, which is launching its Women in MBAs program in a very sunny Sydney this morning. We're taking a short break. When we return, we will take you through First Business. Leanne Jones from Bell Direct with what to expect from the retailers today. Back in a moment.